This week on the podcast, we're talking about 2007's Transformers. But we're just catering to the woke mob. Later on, we're going to have Cisformers. Assigned gender at birth. Hello, hello, and welcome to the Royds Review Podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Andy. I transformed.
We are the Royds. Back once again to talk 2007's Transformers. Andy, how are your formers?
Leg warmers.
Andy, how are your leg warmers?
They're fucking great.
I came up with that.
Yeah. I saw the gears turning, brother.
They were turning, they were churning, and my heart was burning.
And I'm a yearning to talk about Transformers.
I am not yearning to ever watch this movie again.
No, let me tell you what, Robbie.
Tell me what's what, Andy.
You know what? First, I'm going to tell you about the year 2007, because it's the year of our Megazord.
meerkat.
The meerkat of our Megazord. And
2007.
2007. And afterwards, I want to tell you the 3 good things about this movie.
And then we'll just end the podcast.
And then, yeah, that's it. No songs, nothing.
Nothing. Andy's 3 good things. Andy's going to tell you about the entire year of 2007. He's going to talk about me graduating high school.
Yep. I was in my junior year.
He's going to talk about the Red Sox defeating the Rockies in the World Series.
Yep. Well, box office. Let me tell you, Robbie.
Yo, tell me about the box office.
Okay, no,
is this the home box office?
Yeah, no.
This is the theater.
This is the
box
theater,
office.
the theater.
Ooh, fancy.
I'm going to start at number 5, because number 5 is Transformers.
That's nuts.
Yeah. This was a fucking huge movie.
Yeah.
With $709 million.
That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money. Number 4 is previous episode, Shrek the Third. Check that shit out. It's $813 million.
Check out our episode, not the movie.
Don't be rude.
It's garbage.
It's the worst one, yeah. Number 3 is also a previous episode, Spider-Man 3.
We've done 2007 a lot.
It is a big year for movies.
So we're doing 2007 again.
$894 million. Damn.
That's what I make in a month.
Dude.
Yeah.
Can I borrow some money?
No, Andy. I didn't make this money by writing checks.
Well, how'd you make this money?
I didn't make this money at all.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
no.
All right.
I stole it.
From who?
Saudis.
All right.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
Fuck 'em.
Number 2 is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix with $941 million.
Phoenix number 1 goes there.
Very good.
Phoenix number 2 goes there.
Is it Phoenix or Phoenix?
You gotta call some Arizonans and ask them. Hey, what's your stupid fucking city called?
With your no fucking, what are they? They don't do, what are they?
Daylight savings time,
Yeah. What happened with that? Didn't Congress?
They talk about it every year.
Yeah.
Who fucking cares?
Fucking clowns. Number 1 is Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End with $960 million.
That was the third one, right?
That is the third one.
That is way too long.
Yeah, and it's bad.
Oh, yeah, it's terrible.
This is a year, evidently, of long, bad, really high-grossing movies.
Like Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man 3, Pirates 3, and Transformers. That's right, people. This is a bad movie.
This is a very bad movie. Andy, hit us with the 3 good things about Transformers.
Okay.
And then I'll tell you how you're wrong, but...
Okay. I think you'll hear me out.
I mean, I'm going to hear you definitely. We're in
That's for sure.
We're in a room together this time.
Yeah, that's true.
Usually over Zoom, I just kind of like turn the sound off and I wait for your mouth to stop moving.
Right.
That's why it's so disjointed all the time.
Yeah. Out of the rudeness. Because
Yeah.
you're very fucking rude.
Yeah, well, you know what they say.
What do they say?
If you're not rude, you're not a dude.
Who says that?
The men with the
I
attitude.
want names. I want names.
All right. Jeffrey.
Jeffrey who?
Decoder.
Okay. Robbie has there's a book in the room that says Decoder on it. He's a son of a bitch. All right.
Good thing number 1.
Okay, good thing number 1. Peter Cullen.
Oh, is that the voice of Optimus Prime?
Yeah.
All right, sure.
Yeah. Good thing number 2. Bernie Mac.
All right, fine.
I like Bernie Mac.
Yeah, I like Bernie Mac too. He's in the movie for about 30 seconds.
And he crushes it in those 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm actually like, hey, I'm having an all right time here.
The problem is, by the end of the movie, I had forgotten he was in it.
Yeah, because he was inconsequential. It was nothing. Number 3, and we texted about this at some point. I think that this movie looks good. I think the special effects look good.
I think the Transformers at time look good. I think there are scenes with Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox that look like shit.
Like interacting with Transformers?
Yes.
Okay.
Especially the action scenes. When they're just there, like, talking to them, it looks fine. But when they're in on the action...
Like in motion, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like garbage.
Okay. I could concede to that. I will also say this movie was fucking huge. At least, because, again, I was a junior in high school.
Right.
So I had a lot of friends who were, like, fucking pumped to see this movie. They were like, oh, shit, Transformers. I was like... I remember being, even at the time, I was like, why are we interested in this?
That's what I said too, because I was a senior in high school. Or maybe it was, I just started my freshman year of college. But, like, nobody I knew at the time was into Transformers. But then this movie comes out and everyone's going, I can't wait to see the Transformers movie.
Yeah, I don't understand. Because, like, if you played with the toys... Like, not only as a kid, but, like, as someone, you know, our age at the time in high school or early college. Like, if you played with the toys at that point, it's like, you're a fucking weirdo.
Right.
Why are you guys into this? I don't, like, and you know, we like comic book movies. We like things based on, like, things that aren't necessarily for adults, with air quotes, you know? Like, it's okay to like that shit. And it's okay to like Transformers, but, like, this, why was there so much hype around this? It is so bad.
That's the thing. This was my first time seeing this. Had you seen this before?
I've talked about it before. I saw it in black and white on a shitty TV.
Right.
At a party.
When this came out, just like you, all my friends were going to see this movie, and I had no interest in it because I was going, why the fuck would I go see a Transformers movie?
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
And I gotta be honest, after watching this, I feel vindicated.
Yeah, you know what? As I watched this, I was like, okay, this has to get good at some point.
Right.
Because people fucking loved it. That's why there's like 5 of them or 9 of them at this point. Like, but it never got good. This is a bad movie.
This is a terrible movie.
Dismal.
We open with a voiceover about the Cube. It's where all the Transformers came from. The Cube was lost to the far reaches of space, and it predictably lands on Earth.
Hey, they start immediately with a MacGuffin.
Right.
Immediately with a McMuffin.
Very good. I mean, that's how I'd like to start my day, too.
Yeah, but then you get a diarrhea.
Who cares? I'm trying to lose weight.
Eating a McMuffin is not how you lose weight, Robbie.
The diarrhea?
Are you drinking the diarrhea?
Of course.
That's a horrible, horrible image. I said drinking.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Well, you can't eat it. It's a liquid.
Oh, my God.
They've skipped. They're gone.
Yeah.
You cost us every listener.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next episode. Hopefully.
We're in Qatar with a bunch of military guys. One of them is Josh Duhamel. My first problem with this movie is this is a movie called Transformers, and there are a billion people in it.
There's like a trillion characters.
There are way too many characters.
So many.
None of them are actual characters.
No.
They all have one trait exactly.
They're all the same fucking character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because right here, we're with Josh Duhamel and fucking Tyrese popping up again.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of our movies. Our movies.
Yeah, we made this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we fucked up.
I'm so sorry.
We did a really bad job. But we see Josh Duhamel, and we just see an unidentified helicopter flies into the airspace. They're all pissed off about it. until they realized it was a chopper that was apparently shot down 3 months ago.
Yes. So right away, like, I think this is one of the stronger scenes in the movie, and it's not very good, but it's like one of the strong, like, it's interesting for them to be like, hey, we're going to shoot you down, but like nobody's answering. And it's because it's a fucking big old robot.
Right.
That's cool. And then like it just turns it like, that's the thing. Like when I mentioned the special effects, watching this thing transform, it looks good.
The transforming looks good, yes.
It does, yeah. And the, I'm into that.
All right, yeah, it's fine. But, like, we see Duhamel call his wife and talk to his kid and everything, and it amounts to nothing.
Yeah, we never see her again, maybe at the very end. And I just don't care, because all these characters are the same thing, and they're all loathsome.
Yeah, that's
I hate them
They're
all.
all annoying.
I hate every single fucking one of them.
The giant robot fucks up all the army guys, and they get obliterated. We're now at a school. I don't know if this is a high school or a college. I couldn't really tell.
I believe it's high school. Because they say they're in 11th grade.
Okay, and LaBeouf is being bullied, and rightfully so.
He's fucking, like, you're insufferable is the word I'd use.
He gets up and gives a genealogy report about his grandfather.
Yeah. And he's just, like, trying to hawk his shit so he could buy a car. And, like, Shia LaBeouf, I feel as though he's proven himself a good actor.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
But he is insufferable.
He's terrible in this. He's terrible.
He's just constantly screaming.
Well, like, he's so annoying. He sits there talking to his teacher, like, please give me an A-.
And he does.
Yeah, he just does it. All right, just get the fuck out of my face. Fine.
Yeah.
LaBeouf drives around with his dad. His dad is going to buy him a car, and this is where we see Bernie Mac. And that's the thing. He's in this movie right at the very beginning, and then he's gone.
Yeah.
And I'm going, did all these people really want to be in Transformers or something? Or did Transformers just cast this wide net, and we're shocked that all these people said yes?
So I think it's because Stevie Spiels is involved. He's an executive producer. I think people were like, oh, shit. I can work with Steven Spielberg.
That's true, yeah.
And I think that's what the main draw is.
That's very possible.
Yeah.
That's very, very possible.
And Bernie Mac, again, he's doing his best with what he's given. I enjoy Bernie Mac, so I had an okay time in this scene. Can you imagine buying a car, even a used car, for $5,000?
Yes.
Okay.
A lot of people just don't go to a used car lot. Just
Right. Which they did, I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
They,
an awful lot, probably not.
yeah.
But a lot like this, yes. A lot with a petting zoo in it? Yeah, no, a lot with a petting zoo, I could see buying a used car for $5,000.
Yeah.
Because they have a fucking petting zoo.
It's also kind of weird how, like, the car wants Shia LaBeouf for whatever reason. I think we know the reason. It's because he's got the glasses or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, it blows out all the windows. And for some reason, Bernie Mac is like, all right, $4,000. Like, he went down $1,000. Wouldn't you be like, well, now I need to replace all these windows.
Yeah.
$10,000, dude. Like,
yeah, because he got scared. Just because he got scared and wanted the car out of there.
yeah.
But, like, how does this work? Because there's no way you have paperwork. You're letting him drive off the lot without registration.
Yeah, because nobody knew how the car got there, because it's a robot.
It has the fucking Transformers logo on it, like the Autobots symbol on it.
Yeah, which people think is iconic. Is it? It's a face. It's a robot face. Yeah. I can't distinguish the two, the Decepticons and the Roboticons and the... I don't fucking care about any of this, Robbie.
But this is also a thing where the father is an idiot because Bernie Mac acknowledges that he doesn't know where this car from. He doesn't know where this car came from.
Right.
But then right in front of the dad, he's like, oh, actually, you know what? It's a special edition. It's like, Dad, you were smart enough to pull that trick on Shia LaBeouf thinking you were going to buy him a Porsche.
Yeah, I appreciated that as well. I was like, that's a classic dad move.
But now you're here and you're too fucking stupid to realize this guy's scamming you.
Yeah, the parents are the most insufferable characters in this movie.
Oh, they're so bad.
Holy shit. And I like the actor who plays the dad because he's always like playing a dad in a movie like this. And he's good in everything else.
Yeah.
But he's not even bad in this. It's just the material is so insufferable.
It's terrible.
I'm using that word a lot.
You're using it a lot. I'm saying terrible a lot. Almost like that's what this movie is.
This movie's insufferably terrible.
And you know what makes it even worse? Jon Voight is here.
Yeah.
He's the Secretary of Defense. He briefs the room on the attack in Qatar, and they don't know who did it, and they're all just blaming other countries until they hear this weird noise.
Robbie, we play Qatar.
Very, very good.
Yeah.
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 That was a good one, man.
Thanks, man.
Proud of you.
Thanks.
All they have is this weird noise to go off of. They're like, we'll figure it out from this. They're like, it's Russia, it's China, it's like, come on.
Honestly, this movie needs an editor because they could cut out a lot of this shit.
Oh,
like
yeah.
so much. You could make this movie an hour and 40 minutes.
You can make it less than that.
And honestly, if they did, it would be like, all right, this movie's all right, maybe.
You know what you should have done?
Huh?
You should have cut this down to about 22, 23 minutes, made it a cartoon, and put it on in the fucking 80s.
Yeah, and sell toys.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what you could have fucking done with this movie. Oh, wait, they already fucking did that because that's what this is.
Yeah, it's to sell toys. Now it's to sell, I guess, decals. What do you sell from this?
Toys still. It's still toys.
Yeah,
it's
still
still
toys,
absolutely
yeah.
toys. Jon Voight gives a press conference after we see some of the soldiers who survived. Duhamel's wife is watching it, and she gets all sad. It's like, I get it. She probably thinks he's dead from the giant robot coming down.
Yeah, but also, who cares? I certainly don't care about any of this.
Yeah. We do see something moving through the sand at that point. Shia LaBeouf is driving to a party with a friend. They're probably not invited, and this is one of those things where it's like, you guys are annoying.
Yeah, like they show up and he starts climbing a tree.
Right.
What's that about?
He goes, oh, you look like idiots. Yeah, you both look like idiots. You climbed a tree hoping to impress a girl at 17 years old.
Yeah. If you're old enough to drive, you shouldn't be climbing trees.
Well, like, you know what? It's one thing if you're with your boys and you guys are just taking, but
you're
like,
just climbing a tree.
you're at a party and you're trying to impress a girl by climbing a tree at 17 years old.
Yeah.
Not gonna work, brother.
No.
And we also learned that LaBeouf tried out for the football team and got fucking wrecked.
Yeah.
Megan Fox walks away from the dude she was with for some reason. She apparently is going to walk like 10 miles home until LaBeouf offers her a ride, and she like ignores him until he's like, get in the fucking car. Are you insane?
Also, why does she live 10 miles away? Where are they?
I have no idea.
Are
There's
they
not, like,
all
a park.
10 miles away? Like, is this park 10 miles away from their school district? What's going on here?
Where is this?
Where is this?
Because a lot of it takes place in New York City, right?
Is that New York? Or is
I don't know.
I thought it was like San Diego or something. I don't know.
I have no... Because if they're in like the middle of the country, I can understand it.
Sure.
But they never establish where they are, and if they do, I can't figure it out. Send us an email. Where the fuck are they in the movie Transformers?
Yeah. Transmorphers?
Yeah, let's do it. roydsreview@gmail.com. Also, he's a shitty friend.
Yeah.
Because he has a backseat.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I was like, you suck, dude.
What a fucking prick. And then we never
Yeah.
see that guy again.
No, he's dead, probably.
Yeah. Because you just left him on the side of the road.
Yeah, he's dead.
It's incredibly awkward as LaBeouf and Fox drive home. And that's when the car decides to go to make out point or something.
Yeah, why does this car want to see Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox fuck?
He wants to see him in the LaBeouf.
Very good. Very good. So there's a lot of gratuitous, like body shots of Megan Fox, right?
Okay.
We've established that they are in 11th grade.
That's weird. It's weird. I was trying not to think about it. That was movies at the time, though.
2007?
Yes.
I was 17. No, I was 16. Oh my God.
Megan Fox apparently knows all about cars. She looks at the engine, is like, I don't fucking know. Meanwhile, Shia LaBeouf is looking at her midriff or something.
Yeah, and he's like rolling. He's like, yeah.
Get back in the car.
She's like, yeah, I could take this thing apart, clean it, put it right back together. And then she looks at the car. She's like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk home. She just leaves him there.
Well, no, she leaves because he looks at her and goes, if that guy is such a jerk, why do you hang around with him?
Yeah, and she's like, I'll see you later.
Dude, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
The car then decides to drive her home. And it was apparently such a long drive that it is totally dark out when they got home.
Yeah, 10 miles.
Yeah.
In a Camaro.
We're at the Pentagon. The military is planning some stuff out. We're on Air Force One, and we get a terrible George W. Bush joke.
Yeah.
Hey, honey, get me some ding-dongs.
Yeah. This movie is incredibly boring. It's so boring. Like, I have notes on, 6 scenes because nothing happens in this movie.
Well, here's my question. Why even introduce this president character or this president parody if that's all you're going to do?
Yeah.
He never comes back. You never see him on screen. Michael Bay just wanted to make a George Bush joke.
Right. And there's so many things you could make fun of with George W.
You could just make him an incompetent president running around the movie, but they didn't know if they wanted to make this a comedy or not.
Right. And it tries so hard to be funny, and it's never even one time funny.
This woman who gets George Bush the ding-dong has also apparently never opened a package of food in her life. Because she, opens it on her side and it falls on the ground. It's like, well, yeah.
Yeah.
You fucking idiot. We're at the Pentagon. The nerdy team hears the robot hacking into stuff. The bug robot is having a fucking orgasm as it's planting this virus.
Yeah, it's like fucking the machine.
Yeah.
This movie's, it really likes, poo-poo pee-pee jokes.
Yes.
And, shit like that. Like, oh, the robot's fucking the computer.
Well, then again, that's 2007, brother.
Yeah, but, the next year, we were just talking about this. The next year, Iron Man came out. You know?
Well, that's the difference between Jon Favreau and Michael Bay.
Right. But, the next movie, the next year, The Dark Knight came out. The public at large wants more than what this movie gives. You know?
Couldn't tell it by the fucking box office.
Well, I think that I feel bad because a lot of my friends still to this day are like, that movie's fucking great.
Andy, your friends are stupid.
This movie is for dumb people. I'm sorry, Robbie.
I don't think this movie's for anybody.
I think it's for dumb people. I think it's for people who are like, nah, when all that dumb, this movie's trying so hard to be funny, and because it's trying so hard and failing, it's dismal and boring. Edit all that shit out.
Yes.
And maybe you have something.
Either that or you have to lean into just making it silly.
Yeah, go for a full-blown comedy and get a comedy writer.
Yeah, cut out an hour and 10 minutes out of this movie, make it 90 minutes long.
And they get comedians like Bernie Mac, Anthony Anderson. You have the talent here. And you could tell, especially with Anthony Anderson and Bernie Mac, that he was just dude, funny shit.
Right.
And they're trying. But I found Anthony Anderson also insufferable in this. And I like him.
I felt like Bernie Mac was riffing. They gave Anthony Anderson, you're going to be the annoying, neurotic hacker guy.
Yeah.
That night, Shia LaBeouf's car drives off. He chases it to a junkyard and sees a Transformer. He films it on a flip phone.
Yeah, that sounds about right, yeah.
That quality's going to be so good.
Yeah.
Two dogs chase him. His car saves him. The cops come and arrest Shia LaBeouf.
He's just always screaming.
Yeah.
Just he's like, I feel like Michael Bay was like, all right, be frantic. And he's just like, dude, I hate this. I hate it, Robbie.
Well, that's what this is. This movie is very loud.
Yes.
It's very fast.
Yes. And there's so many lens flares.
And it goes nowhere.
Yeah.
You're moving fast, but you're not at a fast pace. This movie's terribly paced.
Yeah, it moves fast, but also drags so fucking hard.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Robbie.
We see the analyst who discovered the hacker get dismissed for having a crazy theory that the hacker is like a living computer. And I'm going to be honest, if you walked into the Pentagon and said that, they'd be like, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
You are going to be subjected to drug tests. If you walked in I think it's alien robots.
All right.
Yeah, you're gone. We see a cop bully Shia LaBeouf, and then we're back in Qatar, and we see a robot scorpion fucking some dude up. This is another scene where they're trying to be funny because he calls, the operator trying to get the Pentagon.
Yeah. It's just a whole lot of nothing. You know that Led Zeppelin song? Whole lot of nothing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's this.
It's all about the songs that Jimmy Page didn't steal.
Yeah. Well, Houses of Holy and On. I think that's all them.
Oh, so 2 albums?
Yeah, Houses of the Holy is my favorite one.
Led Zeppelin, What's Into the Outdoors trash?
I couldn't even name a song. Wait, does that have Fool in the Rain?
Okay, that's a good song. Fool in the Rain's a good song. Everything else is garbage.
What about In the Evening?
I'm not a fan.
Yeah, me neither.
But then you have House of the Holy and Physical Graffiti. Those are good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Led Zeppelin 4, overrated.
I think it's just overplayed.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think Led Zeppelin's the most overrated band of all time.
I think that John Paul Jones and John Bonham are not overrated.
No, they're not overrated as musicians. But when your first 3 albums are stolen.
Yeah. I don't think John Paul Jones had anything to do with the stealing. Like, I think it was all Jimmy and
But then the problem
Robbie.
is John Paul Jones is the one who fucked up the last album because it's going to be all keyboards. We're going to do keyboards.
Yeah, well, he was, big into all that.
But, like, as good as he is, and he's writing original music, if the music sucks...
Yeah, but he wrote, he wrote the riff of Black Dog. That's such a cool riff. Like, just because it's so off-kilter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just, and I don't even really like that song anymore because it's been overplayed, but,
Q1043, get the lead
yeah, every hour on the hour.
Oh, Jesus fucking
Yeah,
Christ.
but, it's objectively,
oh, my God,
impressive.
I'm hearing Over the Hills and Far Away again.
Oh, good. Transformers.
Well, hey, in 2007, this is when Led Zeppelin got back together for that concert.
Wow.
It all ties back together, Andy.
Wow. Transmorphers, huh?
Yep. The military sends a bunch of fighter jets to go fight the robot Scorpions, and while they're doing that, the camera is moving so much I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
We're back at the Pentagon. The analyst somehow knows someone who can crack the code, and it's just Anthony Anderson playing Dance Dance Revolution in his fucking mom's apartment or something.
Yeah, I didn't. And then the agents break in, and he's like, just loudness.
Because
That's funny, right? Loudness.
well, she fucking took files from the Pentagon and somehow got out of the Pentagon with them.
I don't
You
understand.
can't just put that shit on a flash drive and walk out. I do not believe for a fucking second it'd be that easy to do that. Especially not in 2007.
But none of this needs to be in the movie. It seems like it's only there because they're like, oh, this is funny, right? And it's
Yeah.
like, this isn't funny. You're wasting my time. This movie's 2 hours and 24 minutes.
Yeah.
What the who asked for a 2.5 hour Transformers movie?
I didn't.
No one.
I don't think anyone actually asked for a Transformers movie.
Evidently, we are incorrect, though.
Yeah, because people have been asking for him a lot.
Yeah.
LaBeouf's car chases him. He conveniently falls right in front of Megan Fox. All right, sure. A cop car threatens LaBeouf until it transforms and chases him for his grandfather's glasses. Fox drives up on like a moped or something. I was waiting for that little thing to transform. Hey, I'm here too, guys.
Yeah.
I'm going to join in the fight. I'm Mo. Mo the moped. LaBeouf then fucking tackles her off while she's driving. Like, oh, her shoulder's broken.
Yeah.
We see the two Transformers fight. Then the little robot, rips off Shia LaBeouf's pants until Megan Fox cuts its head off.
Yeah, and then he kicks the head.
It goes flying.
Yeah, well, just the fucking...
That man is a place kicker for the NFL.
That's a 10 out of 10 kick,
Yeah.
brother.
Then they do this really weird thing where they're in the car and Megan Fox has to sit on Shia LaBeouf's lap because she doesn't want to sit in the driver's seat. Meanwhile, the whole time before, Shia LaBeouf was in the driver's seat, so it's just, hey, isn't this funny? She's sitting on his lap.
Yeah. It's not.
No. What do I think they are, Arrested Development?
Right.
What do you think, you're too old to sit on Pop-Pop's lap while you drive? Yeah.
Well, then she says something about, she's like, oh, this is an old-ass, why would he transform into an old-ass car? And it kicks him out. And then it turns into, a new Camaro, off-screen, of course. Comes
Was it
back.
off-screen? You watched it transform.
Do you?
Yeah, it does this. It drives and it turns around, and as it's coming back, it's a very quick.
Oh.
It almost just looks like a filter goes over it.
I must have missed that.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, he shows up. If he
I'll
has
be
that
honest,
power,
I kind of. No, they all do. They all have that power.
right? If he has the power to do that, why can't he fix his stupid voice?
Oh, I have no idea.
I fucking hate the voice. It's stupid and I hate it.
I don't hate it. I don't. That to me is not the problem with this movie.
Oh no, it's not. It is another problem for me.
I thought, at least for me, they at least explained it later on. Like, it wasn't just one of those things. It's like, here's Bumblebee, and he talks through the radio.
He got hit real hard in the head.
Yeah, like he has a broken whatever, and fine. I can live with that.
Sure.
But I did have to say, I kind of liked when the car turned around, like got offended, and just transformed into a new Camaro.
Yeah, it shows personality for the car.
But again, we're in a Transformers movie, and this has been the only Transformer.
Yeah. Yeah, the Transformers, they show up like an hour in.
Yeah.
That's where we get Autobots.
Assemble.
Yeah.
I said Autobots, not Avengers. Get out of here, Hulk. A bunch of stuff crash into the Earth. They all start just like waking up. Some stupid fucking girl goes, "Are you the Tooth Fairy?"
Oh my god. Also, like, this would be horrifying for everyone involved.
Yes.
Right? But they got like this epic music playing, so it's like, oh, this is a good thing, and everybody's like running to it. They're like, wow, this is so cool. No. You'd be like,
absolutely
oh my
not.
God.
You'd be locking your fucking doors.
Yeah.
Everyone likes to think they'd be a real tough guy. That's not what would happen.
No, I'd shit my britches.
I've often said that if they actually instituted a purge, like the movie The Purge, what would actually happen is 99% of people would fucking shudder in for the night.
Yeah, I know I would.
Yeah, I'd be committing computer crimes. I'd be like trying to hack into government sites and shit.
I think I'd...
Listen, if all crime was legal for one day, I'm absolutely trying to break into a billionaire's account and take his money.
I'd probably pirate a movie.
That's so lame.
I'm badass, brother.
Bad to the bone.
Yeah, bad
Terminator
to the
2.
Bad to the boner.
Judgment Day, and the judgment is guilty for pirating movies.
Damn it, I thought it was The Purge.
Oh, you're right. Never mind. I lost my own thread. A bunch of cars surround each other. That's when we meet the Autobots, Optimus Prime, and all them.
So here's my problem. We already got a car.
Yeah.
They're all transforming into cars. Do something else.
Well, the Autobots seem to live by this code, at least in this movie, where like, we're only going to turn into cars. All the Decepticons.
Yeah, they know where it's at.
Yeah, like, I'm a plane. I'm a fucking tank. One of them just becomes a tank.
The helicopter in the beginning. That's cool.
Yeah. Apparently, they learned Earth language through the internet, and by Earth language, they mean English.
English, yes.
They mean English. They learned English.
Yep. And one of them is like, I talk black.
Yeah.
And Shia LaBeouf's like, why does he talk like that? And I was like, why does he talk like that?
Well, you see, we are trying to get the urban market.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, thank you, Optimus.
Yeah, thanks, brother.
Optimus Prime tells the story of how Shia LaBeouf's grandfather found Megatron, and the Autobots need the glasses to save Earth. I'm going to be honest, I was lost. I have, to this day, no idea what that meant.
It got burned, like they show the flashback, the information got burned onto the glasses. And so they used the glasses to do something with the cube.
Yeah, exactly. I have no idea what it was.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. The FBI come in to interrogate the analyst and Anthony Anderson, and he immediately throws her under the bus.
Yeah. In a very obnoxious... Like, that would have been funny if it was less obnoxious. I don't know. It was just... Everybody's just screaming.
That's the thing. It's the immediate screaming. It's, you know what? You want to do that? Do a thing where I have no idea what you're talking about while you point to her or something.
Or, I don't know. And, like, again, I like Anthony Anderson in most things.
Right.
But, like, poopy, duty, crap. You know?
Real quick, thank you so much for listening. If you want to send us some feedback, send us an email at roydsreview@gmail.com. That's ROYDSREVUE@gmail.com.
You could also find our music on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you get your music, by searching The Royds. That's ROYDS. We have 2 albums and a Christmas song. Hope you like it.
The Autobots are hiding in plain sight by just walking around the yard. I don't know why they don't just become cars. Just be a car and park on the street.
Dude, this is the worst movie in any movie we've ever done. I'm sorry. Let me take that again.
I was gonna say, was there a fake movie in the movie?
This is the worst scene in any movie we've ever done for this podcast. This scene alone makes me want to burn your house down.
Is it
because we're in your house?
Is it because Optimus Prime says, "Sorry, my bad"?
Not only that, it's just so the whole thing's like, my mommy and daddy can't know. It's like the stakes here are so high. We just got done with fucking Optimus saying like, the fate of the world is in your hands because you got to get those glasses. He's like, but my parents can't know. Okay, fuck you.
And meanwhile, these giant things that seem to change in size throughout the movie.
Yes, there is no clear.
Are like hiding up against the wall.
Yeah. Oh
like a 4-year-old playing hide and seek.
And they're just tripping over everything. Oh my God. And it goes on for so long. And then finally, like the parents are like, hey, what's going on in there? And he's like, oh, I'm not jerking off. They're like, were you jerking off? And they try to play that for laughs. And that goes on for another 15 minutes.
I'm glad you said that because my note for that scene is just, we get some hog cranking talk. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. What does that mean?
But then the government comes and the jig is up anyway.
Yo, so the government comes because we're always being fucked, brother.
Oh, nice, brother. But like, the jig is up anyway. So that's 15 minutes that was just played for laughs that you didn't get out of me. In fact, I was frowning.
Well, then the parents get all relieved because Megan Fox is like, I'm here.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, she's hot.
Yeah.
I'm out. I quit.
Oh, okay, later. Fucking John Turturro shows up. Why?
Incredible actor.
Yeah,
what
great.
are you doing here, man?
Why are there so many people?
And he's like the worst. He's so good in every other movie I've ever seen him in. But he is the worst part of this movie. He's up there.
Nobody's trying. I am convinced nobody was trying in this movie. Absolutely not. You can't be trying in this.
It's him and Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah,
are both shitting the bed on this.
It's not just them. Megan Fox is bad in this,
but she's just like to gawk at. She's not a character in this movie.
No, I mean at least they give her something to do because she's
barely.
Well, this is where they address that her dad's a criminal, and I guess because of that, she also has a criminal background. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, and he's like, oh my God, I took. Let me fucking read this. Fucking relive this garbage.
Real quick, this is important. Bumblebee pisses on John Turturro. Bumblebee?
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Actually...
You know what's funny? I wrote that because I went to write that. I accidentally wrote Bumblebee at first. I went, that's funny stuff, Rob. Good stuff, Rob.
That's good. So, in the flashback, I want to backtrack a little bit. In the flashback, when we see his grandfather in the ice, all of them are standing in an area. And then they're like, the ice is breaking. Yeah, because you're all standing in one spot.
Yeah.
What are you fucking thinking? So there's that. Okay. When they're in the car, John Turturro is talking about how she's got a criminal record because her dad and all this. And he's going on a rant, and then he goes, criminals are hot. And he just looks her up and down.
Yeah.
The fuck is that? You're an agent, like an FBI agent.
Well, remember, he is the Jesus.
That's true. But she's an 11th grader. And also, who fucking says that? Criminals are hot. What is this? What is this movie? And again, this scene, it goes on for like 20 minutes.
Yes, it goes on for way too long.
And again, for no reason, because they tie him up, right? They humiliate him, take off all of his clothes and all that shit. And then the guy next to him is like, it's cool, I called the government. And then they come get him anyway. What the fuck was the point?
It's cool. This means nothing. This whole scene was pointless. We've wasted every viewer's time.
Yes, it was just like, you thought that was funny, right? No.
No, I didn't. It's not funny seeing a man just strip down to his underpants and handcuffed to a pole.
It's like, it wasn't funny.
It's not funny. It sounds like a Friday night.
Anyway, it made me want to commit treason.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
LaBeouf and Fox hang from Optimus Prime and fall. This is where I think it kind of looks like shit, where they're like hanging from Optimus Prime on the bridge.
Yeah, he catches them from falling a lot. Like, wouldn't you still just get, like...
That's the thing.
You're still falling from a high...
This time, he doesn't catch them. They hit, like, his metallic feet because he sticks his foot out, and they fall to the ground. You're dead, brother.
I wish they were.
Me too.
Honestly, get the humans out and just have the robots fight.
Just do that.
That shit looks cool.
Yeah. That's what this movie should have been.
Yeah, that's what I expected.
Because it's Transformers.
What I assumed, because this movie gets poo-pooed a lot by, like, critics. And I assumed it was just because it was robots fighting the whole time.
Right.
They were like, where's the story? And, like, I'm cool with that. Like, I like the just robots fighting. That's just
Godzilla X Kong, brother.
Exactly. It's fun. But it's not that. It's just a terrible movie, Mommy.
Fucking awful.
It's abysmal.
Some helicopters come in and they take down Bumblebee. And they play this like he's a defenseless fucking animal.
Yeah, and they're shooting... What are they shooting at him? Is that, what is that, liquid nitrogen or something?
Yeah, to freeze him. Oh, they also say at one point, we know our weapons hurt them. Oh, all right.
What? How?
Sure.
How? What?
Also, I have a question. In this scene, did Shia LaBeouf light a guy up with his own gun? Because it absolutely looks like when he runs over to them, he takes the guy's gun from him and shoots him before they get him away.
No, I think he had the spray, and he sprayed the guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he
Just killed
froze
the guy.
him to death.
He just killed a guy. Yeah,
thought he
maybe.
did.
Maybe he did. I don't know. Can you just touch liquid nitrogen with your hands?
I assume he sprayed it down his fucking throat.
Oh my fucking god.
When I was working retail a long time ago, we used to get these frozen shipments and dry ice. I'll never forget one time. I knew this was happening. I was standing there. I was unpacking some shit. And all of a sudden, I hear this girl behind me. I was 17 years old. Oh, she was in this movie. She was unboxing the frozen. She goes, oh, this ice is really cool. And I knew it. I'll turn. I was like, do not lick that. And as I turn around, this girl's holding the dry ice about maybe 6 inches away from her face with her tongue out.
Yikes.
I was like, you're an idiot.
Yeah, that shit'll get stuck.
That's Long Island.
Yeah.
Optimus Prime picks up the glasses. We're now at the Pentagon. The virus takes over all the computers, causing an apparently global blackout.
Is that what happens?
That's what they say.
I was drifting in and out at this point, man.
Yeah, I totally get it. At this point, I was starting to yell, end the movie.
Yeah.
Jon Voight doesn't know what anything means because it's the first time he's ever seen a power outage, I guess.
Yeah.
That's when a dude comes in and tells him about Sector 7, and he goes, it's classified above top secret. Oh, it's the double secret probation level. You fucking idiots. I do like that they show footage of the Mars rover getting fucked up by a Transformer.
Yeah, that's cool. Also, I liked how the other Transformers are like, Optimus, we got to get Bumblebee. He's like, nah, he's good.
Yeah. Wait,
all right.
If we don't, then he will die in vain.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, all right. Good soldier never leaves a man behind, but
Well, I guess Optimus does. Yeah. That is something I've seen from fans of this franchise. Is they're like, the Optimus in the movies is like a fucking psychopath murderer.
Yeah.
So he does cut that one dude's head off.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. That's the best part of this movie.
We also get these things. I have the impression that Michael Bay's political views are that of a stupid guy who thinks he's smart.
For sure, yeah.
Because we get these like things where this guy is talking to Voight. He shows him the video, and he goes, because of my ridiculous government salary.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Who talks like that?
No one.
Who is that? Who's laughing at that line?
Not a soul, Robbie. Not a hole.
Oh. We're back at the airbase with Duhamel and Tyrese. It does nothing because we're right then back with Voight and Anthony Anderson. I don't care. We're moving so fast.
Yeah, and like all these characters, like all 900 of them are in the same room. They're all talking at the same time. It's just like, I hate all of you.
This is finally where I realized the analyst was played by Rachel Taylor because I looked it up because I just kept calling her the analyst.
Who's Rachel Taylor?
An actress.
She in other things?
Yeah, I have no idea what.
Okay.
But I'm sure she's been in other things.
Yeah, okay.
She had a pretty prominent role in 2007's smash hit The Transformers.
Oh, interesting.
More than meets the eye, Andy. This is also where I realized when LaBeouf and Fox, Anderson, and Taylor are all on this helicopter together. This is where I realize this is my least favorite movie we've ever done for the podcast.
Yeah.
There are worse movies that we've done,
I agree.
but this is my least favorite because of how long it is.
Yes. It's long and tedious.
Optimus Prime and the rest of the Autobots are all hanging out on top of a roof, just shooting the shit, discussing life with the boys.
Cut it out.
I see goodness in humans. Because apparently we're a young species to them.
Yeah, cut it out.
Yeah. The little bug robot continues his shenanigans after Optimus Prime says he's ready to destroy the cube by having it shoved in his chest hole. And now everyone's at the military base. And Shia LaBeouf, dude, you don't have leverage. I don't know why this movie's acting like Shia LaBeouf has leverage over John Turturro. Because they're like, all right, guy. Because he's like, all right, yeah, we'll give you your car back. And he's like, oh, this kid. He's like,
Yeah, is it because they know that the good robots are on his side? Is that?
I guess.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good point.
Voight also does have a great point when he goes, why wouldn't you tell the U.S. military about this? When they show him Megatron.
Yeah.
That's a good point. It's
That is a good point.
I'm the Secretary of Defense. I should have known about this at the very least.
At least, yeah. Well, Josh Duhamel reveals the plan where he says to get the cube to the city.
Yeah,
the most populated area. You're already in like a desert wasteland.
I don't know what the point of that is.
It's just so they could have destruction in a city.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. That's
How do we set this up? I know.
yeah. It's so dumb and I hate it.
Oh, it's fucking terrible. They reveal, because they bring them all down into this base, and they reveal Megatron. And Shia LaBeouf, based on his grandfather's work, knows everything there is to know about Megatron.
Yeah.
He's like, that's Megatron. His dick is 18 inches long.
This seems pretty small for the size of them.
That's why I think he's so angry.
Yeah, probably. Like, my dick is so small comparatively.
Imagine being metal and having erectile dysfunction.
Wow.
It's just aluminum foil down there just flopping around.
Damn.
They show LaBeouf and the boys the cube. And that's the thing. Now all of a sudden they're showing them the cube, and here it looks like it's the same size as the Autobots.
Yeah.
But then later on, it's significant. Oh, yeah, no, because then they shrink it down
shrinks.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're all amazed by it.
Yeah.
They show, what do they put in there? Like a little phone or something?
Yeah.
And they turn it into a little transmorpher.
That was a question I had. Is that what happened? They turned it into a transformer, or it already was?
No, so the cube, whatever the cube touches, becomes sentient, essentially.
So it can just, like, turn every machine into a transformer.
So that's one of my questions. It was sitting in rocks. Are those rocks transformers, or it only works on, like, metal things?
It's got to only work on metal things.
Okay. So if I shove that thing in my ass, what do you think would happen?
Do you have any metal in your ass?
I've got iron in my blood.
Don't tell Magneto that.
You know what I'm saying?
He probably already knows. I mean,
Yeah,
he's a
good.
smart guy.
Yeah, he knows
I think
that
he's
all.
done that also in the comics. It's like,
He did it in X2.
oh, you're right.
Yeah,
Yes.
that shit was fire.
Yeah. Is that what we're talking about? 'Cause
No.
I'll sit here and talk about X-Men for a while if you'd like.
I would much rather.
Oh, maybe next May we should do X-May. Just do the.
That's
X-Men
a good idea.
films.
Did you just come up with
Yeah,
that?
I did.
Wow.
Look at me.
It moved a little bit when you said that.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it.
No, I didn't explain what it is.
Oh, okay. What's it?
My penis.
Yeah, okay.
Damn it.
I mean, it'll be moving that whole movie watching Halle Berry as Storm, brother.
Yeah, Huey Jacks, man. Are you kidding?
Rebecca Romaine, brother.
Yeah,
James Marsden.
yeah, he's a handsome
Yeah,
fella.
he's very handsome.
The lady who plays Anna Paquin. Ah, she's young in that, right? She's only young in the first one, right?
Anna Pac-Man, Andy, come on.
You know, I was a little kid when I saw it. I remember being like, I have a little crushy poo. You know?
Listen, I remember when the first Harry Potter movie came out, because I was the same age as all the actors. Me and all my friends were like, wow, that girl who's playing Hermione is really pretty.
Yeah.
And then that's when I started to realize, like, wait, everyone in Hollywood is pretty.
Yeah.
Even me.
You're in Hollywood? Oh, he's crying. Real tears. I like how when Megatron wakes up, he just says, "I am Megatron." That's what I do every morning when I wake up. I go, "I am Andy." My wife is like, can you stop?
When they first bring Bumblebee to the Allspark to shrink it down, Tyrese goes, "He's doing something." I guess he is.
Yeah. That's some great dialogue.
Megatron turns into a plane and flies off. Totoro turns the radio on, but they don't have any mics or something, so they're scrambling to just make connection until they're like, "Oh, we'll transmit the signal through the computer." I thought there was a global power outage.
I don't care about any of this. Like, you could kill all these characters for all I care.
Well, they try to kill that little bot with a flamethrower. And then that robot uses like batarangs at them.
Yeah, and like it's weird. Like sometimes guns work on them, sometimes they don't.
Right.
Like in the first scene, the helicopter guy is he's just taking hits. He doesn't give a shit. But like then later on in the city, you see like Transformers getting fucked up by weapons. It's like where are the rules?
You have to make up your minds.
Yeah.
I do think it's cool when they do show these Decepticons of like helicopters, how they'll show like the human like glitch out.
Yes, that's cool.
I enjoy that. I think that's a nice touch.
Yeah. But finally we get some of that good shit on the highway. You know? Like that one Transformer with the big crane arm thing. That was cool.
Is this when he transforms and he like keeps his wheels?
Yeah, he's like roller skating.
Yeah.
That was, he went through a bus. Like that whole scene, if the whole movie was like that, I'd be like, this movie's pretty cool.
Yeah, if the whole movie was Transformers fighting, I agree.
Yeah.
We'd have something here. Oh,
but even just the highway scene is better than like the final action scene.
I hated the scene in the city.
It's trash.
I legitimately got a headache from this.
Yeah.
Because the big fight scene, the cameras are shaking, the angles are all over the place. It's loud. It's the sound design in this movie is awful because this is a problem throughout a lot of things. But this movie, it is egregious. Where like it'll be super loud, and then people will be talking like, I don't know what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
We gotta get out of here.
Yeah, except Shia because he's screaming.
Yeah, he's just screaming the whole time.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I hated? When Megatron's fighting one of the Autobots, and the Autobot goes, "You want a piece of me?" And he rips him in half. He goes, "I want two.
I want two," he says. And at the end of the movie, they're like, "Oh no, we lost him." And he's like, "It's okay. He didn't die in vain. It's cool."
Yeah, he's just
like, nobody
carrying
gives
his
a
bits.
shit. Nobody gave a shit. Also, here's a question. Is that the Terminator theme?
No, that's also the Transformers theme. It sounds very similar.
Shub dub dub dub.
It sounds incredibly similar.
You can't do that.
I think Transformers might have been before or
1984.
It was roughly the same time as.
Damn. Well, they're both robots.
It's not the exact same thing, but it is very similar.
They're both robots.
Because it's more than meets the eye.
Oh, shub dub 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 dub.
Yeah.
Okay.
But because it is very, very similar. But I also have a question. Why would you give the Allspark to the human to run up the building? You could turn into planes and shit.
That's an excellent question. That is an excellent question.
These things can turn into fucking anything. Like, all right, human, run up there. We'll protect you. No!
Yeah. And then they don't protect him.
No. He also has like a good few seconds to hand off the Allspark before Megatron like blows up the helicopter he's giving it to.
Yeah.
Because he like holds it for a second. Megatron destroys the building that LaBeouf is on the top of. This would have killed him, but fine.
Yeah.
And then he falls into Megatron's hand. It's like, then and they fall to, he falls into Optimus Prime's hand. They fall to the ground. Everyone's okay. You see people like squirming after getting crushed. Like, ouchie.
They make it like very clear that the Autobots don't kill anybody.
Yeah.
Then Optimus is like, I'll hold him off or whatever, and they fight, and he's just getting trounced.
Yeah.
But they don't even really show them fighting. It's more about Sam and Shia LaBeouf doing whatever he's doing.
Yeah, he shoves the Allspark into Megatron's chest, and that kills Megatron.
And then the movie ends.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, you'd wish. You'd wish, because then we get Bumblebee speaking that he wants to stay with Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
The government's like, I know how we'll get rid of Megatron's body. We just toss it in the ocean.
So just throw it out.
LaBeouf and Fox kiss. The Autobots apparently now live on Earth.
Yeah. Optimus explains how, like, they're watching while they're literally watching Sam and Megan Fox make out on the top of Bumblebee. What?
Bumblebee, you're leaking oil. Then we start getting this mid-credit scene where we get this terrible joke at the government's expense. The government wouldn't lie to you. Oh, yeah, great. Real clever.
Yeah, and then who's that? Starscream or something. He flies off. I don't know. They're all planes. They all look the same.
Yeah,
that's the thing. They're all, like, the special effects look good, but they're all, like, over-designed, so they all look exactly the same, and you can only tell who's who by the color, and that's if you can tell who's who.
And the problem is we don't get enough time with these Transformers or the Autobots, so we can't tell what they are.
Yeah.
By the end of it, I don't know who any of these things are.
Yeah, and I don't care. I don't care if they live or die. I don't give a shit. Nobody has a personality. It's nothing.
You want to go to Letterboxd?
Yes, this movie is
half a star.
Good-looking garbage.
Half a star.
I would say half a star, except it looks good.
I am giving it half a star.
Regardless.
This is an awful movie.
Would you say you're giving it half a star regardless or irregardless?
I don't give a fuck. I think this is genuine. When I say I am not using hyperbole when I say this is my least favorite movie we've ever done for the podcast.
Yeah, I agree. I had a really tough time doing this. I had to walk away several times.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I hated it with every fiber of my being. But I will say it looks good. I have to give credit where credit is due.
That's fine. That's not good enough here, though.
I agree. All right, half a star.
I'm giving you half a star, and on Letterboxd it has a 3 rating out of 5, which is outlandish.
Yeah, people like this movie. Now, Robbie, again, I ask you, would you say you're giving it half a star regardless or irregardless?
Regardless. You know why? Because irregardless isn't a word.
Damn it. I was trying to get under your skin, but you know what? You played it pretty cool.
It's like, my brother does that to me. If I say regardless, he just goes, irregardless. Because he knows it'll piss me off.
Yeah. I do that to my wife.
It's annoying. It's annoying. Yeah. I have 5 trivias.
I have 3.
Bullshit.
I'm telling you.
I don't know why. What's the call number on the helicopter at the beginning of the movie? So the one they're like, this one got shot down 3 months ago. 6400Z, 4500X, 7850Z, 2345Y.
7850Z.
No.
Yes.
Oh, fuck. You could go ahead and change the movie.
Is it the first one?
It is not the first one.
Is it the second one?
Is the second one. 4500 Sex.
Robbie, you cheeky dog. What actor was Optimus Prime and his movements, his body language, based on? Was it Harrison Ford, Liam Neeson, Robert Redford, or Clint Eastwood?
Clint Eastwood.
No.
Robert Redford.
No.
Who are the other two?
Harrison Ford and Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson.
Yes.
I knew it. What is the slogan on the police car that hit Shia LaBeouf when he is being chased by Bumblebee? To save and serve. To oppress and aggravate. To punish and enslave. To protect and neglect.
To save and serve?
No.
Really?
Really.
Huh. To protect and neglect.
No.
Huh. What was it, the second one?
No. The second one was to oppress and aggravate.
Is it that one?
No.
Is it the third one?
To punish and enslave, yes.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a passing joke.
Yeah. It's the best joke in the movie.
Yeah.
The tagline of the movie is Their War, Our World. What movie was this originally meant for? Gotta read the choices.
I was like, I guess I'll make a guess.
Independence Day, Aliens, Predator 2, or Alien vs. Predator.
Alien vs. Predator.
Correct.
I had a feeling.
He's got a feeling.
A feeling deep inside.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Damn it.
Megatron has been on cryostasis since 1935, 1936, 1937, or 1938.
1936.
No.
37.
No.
38.
No.
It's got to be 39, Robbie.
It's 35, brother. You went the wrong way.
Shit. All right.
You didn't even listen to the options.
Oh, I'll take that L. That's on me, brother. Oh, it's my turn. Sorry. What did this movie make opening weekend?
Fucking cares.
Was it 123 million, 152 million, 176 million, or 216 million?
All of those are way too much. I'm going to
Yeah.
say the first one.
No.
The second one.
Yeah.
Fuck.
152 million. It beat Spider-Man 3 by 1 million.
Really?
Yeah, only opening. Spider-Man 3 made more as we...
Yeah, as it went on.
Yeah. Spider-Man 3 is a much better movie than this.
I wouldn't say much better, but it's better.
Well, Spider-Man 3 is fun,
Yeah, it's fair.
you know?
Anthony Anderson says the claw marks are Wolverine, not Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, Jack the Ripper, Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger.
It is Freddy Krueger.
Yeah. Freddy Kruegs, as we call him.
And I think this is the hardest question I have. You ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Which football player's jersey does Anthony Anderson wear throughout the movie? Terrell Davis, Clinton Portis, Emmett Smith, Tiki Barber.
Terrell Davis.
No.
Tiki Barber.
No.
The second one.
Clinton Portis, yes.
Fucking nailed it.
Yeah, you fucking crushed it, brother.
No. I wrote a song.
I wrote a song as well. I have a pick to flip.
Flip that shit.
You have to call it.
Heads.
It's heads.
I win again, Robbie.
Very good. You're good at winning, Andy.
Thanks. I wrote a song called Transmorphers, and I farted this song out of my tushy.
Very nice.
I'm not going to lie to you. I was not inspired at all by this movie.
Me neither.
And I've kind of been doing this thing where I'm like, if a movie's bad, and we've been doing a lot of bad movies.
We're doing a lot of bad.
If the movie's bad, I write about how how and why I think it's bad, rather than the movie itself. Because the hell happened in this movie, really?
Yeah, what the hell happened?
There was a cube. There was some robots, and everybody was an asshole. Every single character was loathsome and an asshole. So that's what this movie's about. I mean, this song. It's called Transmorphers, and it sounds a little bit like this, Remy. So that's my song. It's called Transmorphers, More Than Meets Your Brown Eye.
Nice. I like the squiddle-doodle-doodle-doo. I like that.
Thank you.
I also like the scoodle-doodle-doodle-doo, the harmony. Yeah, I like them both.
Yeah. I wrote it on the bass.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's pretty much all I got to say about it.
That's fair. There's not much to say about this movie other than it's crap.
Oh, my God. It's awful.
And it's basically what you wrote about. So.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like, I think the first line in the chorus is like, this could be so simple and fun, but like you dragged it out and now it's dumb.
Yeah.
So like,
Oh, you said dumb. I thought you said done.
no, it's dumb.
I was like, I thought this movie would never end.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it's too long and it's too dumb. Just like you could have dumb fun, but this is dumb boring, so
Yes.
it's bad. But Robbie, your song, what's going on with that?
My song, I did the same thing. I just kind of farted it out. I was originally going to make a straight noise track because that's what I thought this deserved.
You know, on several occasions when we watch like a really bad movie, I think about just recording me going like for a minute. But I can't do that. That's rude.
Yeah, it is rude. No, I was thinking about making just a noise track, and I was like, don't do that. But I didn't do much better. So my song, I called it "Car with a Face,"
Okay.
and it goes like this. That was my song, "Car with a Face."
What movie is that about?
That's about Transformers.
Interesting.
Yeah, could you tell?
Yes.
Considering I used the line "We're more than meets the eye."
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a nothing song that I did in no time. Okay, so I'm gonna give the audience a peek behind the curtain.
Okay.
We're recording 2 podcasts this week,
Whoa.
and I did the other song first,
Yeah.
and then we're not doing that podcast anymore. so I didn't need that song anymore. So I just kind of was like, fuck, I already wrote a song, so I'm going to fart this one out because the other one works better.
We're not doing that podcast anymore.
Well, like, we're not doing the song portions of that podcast together anymore.
I see.
So it's like, okay, let me just
Right.
and let me just fart this out because this song doesn't deserve it.
Yeah.
I was like, this is what this movie deserves.
Yeah.
And I did a nothing song. I didn't even write a chorus.
I mean, not every song needs one, but like
I wrote 2 verses.
I think your song was fun.
Thanks.
I had a better time with your song than I did with the movie.
I did too.
Yeah.
I originally was gonna make it noise, and then I really liked the bass in it, and I was like, all right, I want to do something with that now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a bad movie, and
It was a very bad movie.
Robbie and I discussed if we don't know if we can handle any more Transformers movies.
I don't think I'm not. Unless we get an overwhelming amount of emails asking us to do a Transformers movie,
Right.
I'm not doing another one of these.
Yeah, and because this is obviously to align with Transformers 1. Get on that algorithm, we'll peek behind the curtain.
Yeah.
But you know what? For future Transformers movies, we'll just do Transformers 1.
Again?
No, Transformers 1. The movie.
Animated one. That's coming out.
Yeah. That's indefinite. I mean, it's definitely more fun than whatever the fuck we just watched.
We will find out.
And maybe, who knows? Who knows, Robbie? Maybe we'll never do anything Transformers related again.
I'm fine with that too.
Same.
I'm more than okay with that.
I hear good things about Bumblebee.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
That's great. You can go and watch Bumblebee, and you report back to me.
Okay, I mean, I just figured if we have to do another Transformers movies, we might as well do the good one.
It's going to take requests. People are going to have to flood us with emails asking us to do any of these fucking movies again. They've lost my faith.
Yeah, I agree. If you want to hear us talk...
check out our new Transformers podcast.
If you want to hear us talk, in a more positive light about Michael Bay, check out our The Rock episode, because we like that movie.
Yeah, this isn't an anti-Michael Bay thing. He just made a really shit movie.
He made 5 of these. So he made 5 really shitty movies.
I mean, I can't say they're all shit. I'm not going to watch them.
Robbie, literally everyone says this is the best one. Imagine that. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that, Robbie? I want you to just try to imagine that.
Do you know what we're doing next week?
No.
We're doing Baby Driver,
Oh, shit.
the Simon and Garfunkel song. We're just going to listen to that song and talk about it.
Yeah.
You ever see Baby Driver?
I have not.
It's a fun movie. I
hear
like
it's
it.
very good, yeah. It's got your idol in it.
Jamie Foxx?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a very talented man.
He really is.
Yeah.
It's got your idol in it.
Yeah.
Edgar Tarleton? I don't know.
I forget.
We're making Kevin Spacey jokes.
Yeah.
By the way, that's in case you're fucking thick.
Wait, who directed that again?
Edgar Wright.
Edgar Wright, yeah.
Yeah. Edgar Winter.
He's good. He's good too. All right. Well, we'll see you next week for Baby Driver. Oh, Robbie, this social.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we're just skipping over.
Robbie,
right.
you're always doing this.
Hey.
You're always doing this.
You go to Instagram.
Yeah.
You go to TikTok.
Okay.
You go to YouTube.
I'm there.
That's all we use. TheRoydsBand. There we are. Listen to us. Like our posts.
Yeah. Interact.
You can listen to us on YouTube at The Royds Review Podcast.
Yes.
I don't know why I'm struggling so much with giving out the socials right now.
You can comment on those as well.
You can. You could also, wherever you're listening to us, give us a 5-star review.
Please, helps us a lot.
And
Thank
send us an email at roydsreview@gmail.com. Andy, I have a question for you.
you. Yeah.
Where can they find our music?
Okay, the music. I'm so glad you asked. You go to Spotify, you go to Apple Music, you go to Deezer, really wherever you get your music, and you type in the Royds.
You go to Horncomtag.
The horn, what? You find all the music that you want, and
You go to Zilla Jam.
yep, all the. If you want all the songs, that's every podcast song, every regular Royd song, every guest song, every bonus song. You go to theroyds.bandcamp.com and you will find all that shit. we're well over 200 and something souls.
Well over.
Yeah.
Welsh over. Welsh corgi over.
That's some word association.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, we appreciate you listening. Please leave a 5-star review wherever. Tell your friends, comment, subscribe, smash that like button, hit that bell so you get the notifications. You know, that's what they
good.
say.
That's really good.
Make sure you tell your mom. Make sure you tell your mom's uncle. Make sure you tell your mom's uncle's cousin.
That's just your mom's cousin. Oh no, it's not your mom's uncle's cousin.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, it could be on the other side. You know,
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
you could also send us an email. I think Rob mentioned that.
I've done that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then we'll see you next week.
We will see you next week because they call me Baby Driver. That's the Simon and Garfunkel song. That's how it goes.
Very good. Very good. I was once a baby driver.
7 dead.
I used to drive babies to
Finish it.
to daycare.
You used to drive the babies to daycare.
Yep.
Like you were like a bus driver.
Yeah. But they called me baby driver because I drive babies. And here's the thing.
I'm gonna be honest. There's something that's odd about this story.
Well, here's the thing. They call me baby driver because not only would I drive babies to daycare, the car was made of babies. So I would literally drive babies.
Was there an engine of babies?
Yes.
What'd it run on?
Babies.
Oh no. Oh no. All right.
Gerbers.
Oh, the food, baby food. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Gerbers.
All right,
Yeah.
because you said it ran on babies at first.
Yeah, I changed it to Gerbers.
Yeah, I know. Oh, okay, so you changed it. You weren't wrong.
No, I changed
It originally ran on babies.
Yeah.
But you've recently come up with the technology to make it run on baby food. Therefore, the babies can starve to death.
Potentially. But
Yeah.
I would never let that happen because I'm an excellent baby driver.
It's the same old story. Let's keep the customer satisfied. Damn it. Different Simon and Garfunkel song. All right. Bye, everybody. Baby Driver next week.
Bye.